What is up? Hmm. Hmm. I'm actually going to be young forever. I might have taken the elixir of youth or the Lazarus pit of Raja Ghul or Raja Ghul. By the way, I'm a heavy fan of comics. Yeah, I believe comics is the best place to explore and all that. So, beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful afternoon, beautiful wherever you are. My name is Richard, and if you're coming across this page or profile for the first time, just know that you hit a treasure trove. You've hit a gold mine of so many things that are imperative. If not imperative now, will be imperative in the next coming years. I have curated this platform to be um, a part or an extension of a part of myself that is planting seed to be the world's most dangerous media arm in the coming years. No one is here, so I have the chance to experiment and say a whole lot of things. Although I know that the recording will be available after the stream is ended. Anyways, I lead investment firms and a tech startup aligned with national priority and national mandates. That is national security, energy independence, and technological superiority. All what that means is I build capital systems, and inherently, evidently, it means I must always be building stuff, orchestrating things, architecting things, and putting things into action to better see things come into fruition. You know, the best way to predict your future is by creating it. So, yeah. Oh, let me at least try and put. I saw three people on here, but it seems they have since been. Let's just see if I can set this up. It's actually difficult always. Let me see if this will work. Hmm. This is cool. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah. I think this. Uh. I think eventually the algorithm seems to be agreeing with whatever is going on. You know, it takes some time then before the algorithm reads you, and so I think eventually the algorithm will pick up. You know, eventually that is eventually. Hmm. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have come across a treasure trove of a channel. I like to say good things about me because why not? I am not in the business of saying bad things about me. Nope. I am not in that business of saying bad things about me. So I'm always saying good things about me, which eventually triggers good things to come to me. Thank you so much for coming across this channel. And I can keep saying, guys, we should build stuff. You know, it's imperative that we build stuff. My message is always the same. It is never going to change. You know, um, for those of us who are building stuff, we have to keep building. And for those of us who have decided to build stuff, you know, it's our time we put at least the bricks, the laying bricks down on the foundation. So at least little by little, we build on that foundation, because there is no time. There is no time to waste, to dilly dally, or to shilly shally, or to vacillate. No, there's no time for that. Um, just a minute. There's no time to dilly dally. So if you come across, and by the way, I put forward a certain video, and I think it seems to be doing well. Um, anyway, I'm gonna be here for a couple of minutes, and I know if questions do not come in, I'll just disappear and return some other time. Um, but it's nice to come across people. Different people, different names, and all that. Um, mm, mm, just going through the information I've been dropping ever since on my YouTube channel. Just going through, and I'm now realizing some of the titles I put forth, and at minimum, what I do is I always try to put forward information that the youngest form of myself will have access to become powerful. And so this gives me more edge. It implores me more to put forward more stuff. Okay, this is interesting. Design your future like a nation. Investors. Hello. My sir makes me fossilized. Hello, do hello, just hello. Hello is good. What's up? How you feeling? Arizona. How many followers is there? I don't know. I don't know. I just I just clicked on live, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm aware you have to have a certain number before you can come on live. Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. 50, eh? I never knew that. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Well, good luck on your journey. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a lot to share with the world, and the world deserves to have it. So good luck. Yeah. Thank you. I think for some reason this be Anyway, I'm here this very day. Apart from trying to, not trying to, apart from having the consistent mentality of showing up to execute or fulfill my visual quota, I also show up here to avail myself, make myself available to people who do have questions pertaining to the things they see on my profile and all that. Because, hey, um, with the setup, with the path that I've chosen, or with the path that has chosen me, it has become mandatory of me to always be answering questions. Of course, the ones I can answer, I always do answer. And the ones I cannot, well, I simply cannot. I do not know everything. But the ones I know them very, very well. And I say that vehemently with my full chest. So, um, apart from fulfilling the visual quota, um, I'm also I'm also obliged to also show up and have myself forward to the panel and answer any question or any questions anyone might have whatsoever that might be. And I mean, I'm gonna be hovered for a couple of minutes, and if nothing shows up, I just will disappear and return a later hour, of a different day. So yeah, um, that is the one. That is, I dare say, that is the main reason showing up here today. Of course, there are other sub reasons, but that is the main reason. So I'm just going to be around for some time, and if if any questions are supposed to be thrown at me, I do my best to um, indulge and answer those questions. You know, judiciously, religiously, generously, whatever that word might mean to you. So yeah, um, it gets a bit stale considering the fact that there's only one person on here and there's zero, or there are zero persons over here, which is on YouTube, which is fine. These things always have to happen at the nascent initial stage. But trust me, as time goes on, there'll be millions and millions of people on here. Why? Because I am very sure of the value that I keep dishing out day in, day out. Like I said, at least in the most minimal form, I always make sure that whatever I put forward reaches the younger version of me who is on this way, on this path of being a very dangerous person. So in the least form, I always try to put forward information that will help the youngest form of myself that was maybe 20 years ago or something. Yeah. So that gives me motivation to keep my foot on the gas and no brakes. So yeah, I'll here to answer any question anyone has. So I'm gonna be here and give it like 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. And if no question comes up, I just leave and return some other time. There's no need sticking around when nothing is coming in. You feel me? Mm. I am being told that my channel will be having a million subscribers by spring 2026. I am being told, you know, I guess people are seeing something that has become rather partially elusive to others, I guess. So, mm, perhaps we make it 15 minutes, then if nothing shows up, just leave. Mm, it's rather quiet in here, but that's okay. I think I'll just reduce it 3 minutes, 3 more minutes. Then, we pack it up. If nothing shows up, we pack it up. Um, mm, okay, 1 minute more. Then I leave. There's no questions coming in. Couple of seconds more. Jay, cool. Thank you. Say, what's the life about? Oh, good. It's about so many things, but let me put them in a short sentence. So I am making myself available for questioning for anybody who has questions pertaining to my profile or anything concerning business, investment, leadership, finance. My name is Richard, and I lead investment firms and a tech startup. aligned with national priorities and mandates. That's national security, energy independence, and technological superiority. So, um, if you've only had time to look at my profile, you will see exactly what I'm about. So, I do have this visual quota of always showing up to answer questions that people might have. So yeah, that is what this life is about. So it's about business, investment, leadership, and the whole nine yards. People who are building stuff, uh, businesses, and all that. Yeah. Jacob, thank you so much. Why do you say to me? Because it's imperative that we build stuff. Because building stuff is the only way, or should I say, one of the major ways that we can actually attract the so-called wealth that we are looking for in life. When I say wealth, I'm not talking about money. Some people have different. So many people have different definitions for wealth. But whatever wealth means to you, um, money will certainly be a part of it. And money is a kind of flow that I mean, spirit that needs a conduit. It needs a container, to move through. And that container is if you have built something, a venture, a business, whatever it is. Money will never come to your hands empty-handed. You have to build something to hold it. So that's why I keep saying that. And what do you think about UBI? Hmm. UBI can stand for so many things. So please expound. What do you mean by UBI? So yeah, and also if you build stuff indirectly, some indirectly opportunities find you. Example is I met a guy on here. Or universal basic income. Oh well, hmm. It's a simple but a very deep question. So much so that I dare not say so much about it because these things are very delicate whenever you sorry delicate sorry whenever you open your mouth to speak about them. People can become giddy about it. But I think anybody who decides to say whatever he or she thinks about universal basic income should first understand capitalism, you know, um, and that is also another giddy subject matter. People don't like hearing the truth, they don't like hearing it. So, what I would say is UBI, well, all what I would say is people have to understand things before they talk about it. It's not something that you can just open your mouth and talk about. You have to understand some things before you make your own judgment. So yeah, I cannot say much about it. Yeah. Well, oh, it's good. It's good. We are talking about capitalism. I actually have about three series on that on my YouTube channel, and so um, I agree with you that we are in end stage capitalism. I agree with you. I mean, I cannot disagree with you because you have your own way of thinking. But again, these are things that one has to be careful when talking about. Um, yeah. There are some topics I just have to be careful whenever I want to be vocal about because um, it is what it is. Hello, what's up? Um, mm. Diplomacy is needed, whenever you are answering certain questions. Diplomacy is needed. So, um, yeah. Ah, well, there's a lot I want to say, but yeah, you just have to be careful. You never know who is listening. So, mm, Do I believe in what? I reciprocate that respect to. Do I believe in Christ? Hmm. Again, that's a that's a simple but no, yet a deep question. It can't be a simple yes or no. You know, um, all I can say is I believe in something. Yeah, so um, everyone believes in something, but um, I don't know exactly what you mean by Christ because our Christ might be different. Am I ever going to answer questions? You see, there's something called diplomacy. You have to be circumspect. Whenever you open your mouth. Uh, you have to be because this is as an who is this? Who is this twerp? Fofo. Who is this? People always want to exhibit their attribute of being fatuous maladroit. Sorry, this is not the place to be uncivilized. Yeah, so like I said to Mr. D, some questions I can answer because yes, I have to answer, but some questions I cannot answer because of one diplomacy or maybe because I simply do not know. But for these kinds of questions, things that are of that affect everyone universally, um, talking about it won't do anything. So I rather choose not to say too much about it. Maybe eventually, when I do have the power to change stuff, then I'll start talking about it. Until then, I keep my ideologies concerning them to myself. You know, where do I live? Okay, this is a personal question. So, well, uh, I'm pretty sure that I should be in the same continent that you are in, whatever continent you are in. And for that, I have answered that question. So it says that when you do these things for years, you automatically have to imbibe with the diplomatic, ways of doing things. You can't be for or against anything, unless, of course, that very thing is absolutely coinciding with your agenda. Apart from that, you have to be circumspect whenever you open your mouth. I know this sounds a bit solipsistic, but yeah, but that is the reality. So, brother, may I ask what your beliefs in a higher power are? Do you believe in any God? Everybody believes in a God. Everybody does. Agnostics, atheists, they all believe, everybody believes in something. God here is subjective. Everybody believes in something. Just that our definitions of gods are different. That's why I asked, what do you mean by Christ? Because someone's Christ might be money. Someone's Christ might be. I know exactly where you're going, but I have to be definitive here. Someone's Christ might be knowledge. So we all believe in something. We all believe in a God, even when we think we do not believe in something. So I cannot simply say I believe in your God or I believe in your Christ, albeit believing in a certain God is ubiquitous to everyone, whatever that is. True, Allah is God. Alhamdulillah, of course. Um, all these things, I respect them very, very well. But at the end of the day, I have my own definition of whatever, I choose to believe in. Hmm? Okay. These are rather interesting, I must say. I did say I'll be off in the next minute or two, but it seems under the condition that questions do not come in, but it seems questions are coming in, so I think I have to be around here for a while. And if the questions seem to wane, then I revert to disappearing and returning some other time. You have to give me a second. I'm just going to pause this for a minute. No, no, just like 30 seconds. I think I have to grab something. Just a minute. How? Fully. Mm, mm. Thank you so much, Jay's fan. Mm, interesting. How long have I been doing tech stuff? I really can't say, but I can say for quite a while, both um, unknowingly and knowingly. So yeah, that's what I can say. One simply cannot put a number of years on it. Fairly. I did say I'll be gone in a couple of minutes, but it seems some questions are coming in one by one, so it will be it will be a disservice sort of to leave whilst the booth is getting hot. So um, I will be here for a while to answer questions that anyone might have. These social media can be a very funny place. You never know who's watching and all that. You never know who's listening. Then boom, things start happening. I have yet to come across the good side of social media. I have yet, which I think will be soon. So yeah. Oh, good. This is good. You should. Again, I am here to answer questions anyone might have pertaining to the headline you met once you entered this live session and all that. Um, mm, Alessandro. I wonder who is watching. Just a minute. No questions coming in. Okay, so I think the next minute I should be leaving. I'll call it a wrap for the day. We call it a day. Sorry. But I'm thinking, can this be left to run for hours? That will be streaming. Hmm. Getting some funny ideas. Hmm. Okay. Um. Okay. Stay safe, people. You might not believe this, but you are going to be one of those people that people are going to say that they do. People are going to be trying to prove that they had some type of relation with you. Like, oh no, I'm telling you that was my friend. I'm telling you that was my girlfriend. I'm telling you that's my family. I'm telling you that's my coworker. I'm telling you I used to work with, such and such. Like I used to be with them in the park those days. You're about to be the person everybody tries to use it for the person that people pretend that they supported the whole time and don't have let anybody have been around through your dark seasons. They want, y'all know what happens